sat on a beach and drank, and then wrote songs about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Must be nice.
Sounds like a
Right?
good life.
It's actually not a very good song.
No, it's not.
What
He has
song
a
are you
few
two
good songs, but
referencing?
Margaritaville is not one of them.
Yeah.
Margaritaville. It's a thing he applies to literally his entire life.
Yeah. It's literally just sitting, wasting away the day, drinking margaritas on the beach.
Couldn't be so bad.
Death of an Unpopular Poet is a good one of his.
That's what I thought. When I was shopping for Crocs a while ago, I found fucking Margaritaville Crocs.
There you go.
Wow.
Should have gotten them.
Huh.
You should get them and wear them, and then whenever somebody asks, "Hey, are you a Jimmy Buffett fan?" you can say, "Who?"
I believe they're called parrot heads.
Yes,
I wouldn't
indeed,
know
they are.
anything about that.
Also,
but-
land sharks.
What?
McFucking excuse me?
It's all this lore I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh
cooler
yeah,
if
there's a
they
lot
were
of Jimmy
street
Buffett
sharks.
lore.
There's a lot of Jimmy Buffett lore.
I didn't know any of that.
I
Anyway.
own 2 albums. I'm a little embarrassed to say.
Oh my gosh. Such shame.
We all have stuff like that on our music shelves.
You said that live, right?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Shut it off. Shut it off.
No, the world
Just a
knows
little Jimmy
now.
Buffett. It's okay.
Saw that coming.
And I found, Dan, I found the song I was thinking of. And it is from now on my headcanon whenever you go to Lisco's.
Oh no.
It's in the place. Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, I can do old fat Russell Crowe, maybe. But if you're expecting Russell Crowe from Gladiator, no.
Trying to remember what the last thing I saw with Russell Crowe
I just remember the
was.
last time I saw him, he looked not that dissimilar from me, just older and maybe, well, probably not as heavy, but you know.
An Australian.
An Australian.
Fuck. Did you guys watch the new Gladiator movie?
No,
No.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen the first one.
Prime's
I'm
out
not
there.
surprised, Joe. It's from the before times.
It
Yeah.
is.
You know, before 2020.
Yeah. No, I tried to watch the new Gladiator movie, and it is not good.
That's what I heard. I heard it wasn't very good.
I bailed.
I've been watching Murderbot.
Me too. I
It's
think I've
good.
seen the
I
first
like
2
it.
episodes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I need to get back on my mom's Apple so that I can watch Murderbot.
I could go break in.
You
Yeah,
should
it's
do
gonna
it.
say,
It just came out today, and
yeah, April, just go over there and
Off the
hey, what's your
fence.
Apple TV stuff?
Just steal the dog while you're at it.
Yeah, I'll go knock on the back door.
What's the one thing where you got like a rope on this side and a rope on that side, and you got like a little like pulley thing you put and you slide down across it? Zip line?
Zip line?
You
Yeah.
should
Zip
zip
line?
line
Wow.
between your like balcony and Tyler's mom's house.
I totally could.
That'd be cool.
it's all
All
upper
right.
body. So, you know.
Oh God, I'd die.
You just zip line upside down.
No, I would need like a harness. I would have to go like full moxie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I look at the adventure parks where they do have like the zip line things and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna need to just, you know, put me in like a baby harness and then just hook me on and send me, because I'm not gonna hang on to that. My hands are gonna go whoop.
It's like those things where you see the kids at like the little fun parks where they're just complete ragdolled, like dangling from the little zip line in the thing. That's fun.
That are the trampoline parks. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's gonna be a snapped ankle for me. Like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
Then you get a robot ankle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't have those now. I mean, they kind of do, but not really.
I mean, kinda.
Kinda, yeah.
I've got $6,000 worth of tech on my legs just to walk in a straight line, my guy.
You need to up that by about a factor of a bit more. Go for that $1 million stuff.
There you go. We have the technology. We can.
Yeah, you need to
you
go
gotta get-
whenever you
Yeah,
jump.
you gotta.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, really.
I need to get Heelys.
There you,
You do.
fucking go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was.
That was rule.
Yeah.
By the way, you actually can get in this game.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Cyberware Heelys.
Yeah,
That would be super fucking cool.
absolutely a thing.
Anyway, I don't fucking know. We're gonna play some Cyberpunk.
Wrong game.
Wrong game. It's because I got my little handheld console and I've been playing the Sega Genesis Shadowrun.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's
Did you
a
ever-
really great game.
Play the Shadowrun. There's like 3 of them.
Yeah, those were really
I
good.
got a
too.
bunch of them for free on Epic.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those. Those were good. But yeah,
But the weird PvP multiplayer that they came out with on like
was
The
it
consoles?
360?
yeah,
Yeah.
not so good.
That was a disappointment. Anyway, so last we left off, the party was discussing a lot of things that they were thinking about doing, and let's go to them to figure out which one they've decided.
Cocaine crab boil, then cocaine crab man.
No, other way. We don't want
Other way?
cocaine. Yeah, we don't want cocaine crab man to ruin our boil.
Teach man
I
to
think-
cocaine crab.
Sewers.
I think K Lavo is totally getting it correct in how I asked you all to get it correct before the stream.
But first, we should all get a quick side hustle, and maybe we'll deliver a pizza, give someone a ride somewhere.
Oh,
Maybe
there you
somebody
go.
needs to see a Ripper doc on an emergency because of Mr. Stud malfunction.
Oh, no, flaming crotch man.
Why?
For
Dan-
those-
the look on Dan's face.
I did that quest already, so
Yeah, for
It was
those of
funny.
you who haven't played Cyberpunk 2077, there's a little mini quest, Flaming Crotch Man. Guy's got
Like one
a
of the first side missions.
guy's
Yeah.
got a refurbished Mr. Stud
That was recalled.
and
Mm-hmm.
it goes haywire. It kind of lights on fire, and you have to drive him to a Ripper dock to get it taken care of.
With traffic blocking the way, cops
A
redirecting
fucking
traffic.
school of like
School
kids
of
walking across the
children.
street.
The guy's like, just
Yeah,
run him
yeah.
down. Just run him down.
I'm gonna. The first time no, it was like the second or third time, so I knew it was coming. I'm just like, fuck it. But you bounce off of them. They won't let you kill the
yes,
school full
you're
of kids.
not allowed
Just
to
like
hit
kids
the-
in real life.
Oh God!
Joe's tested this.
Joe would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the problem with Joe's car the entire time. Was that he
Had a
had a
kid stuck
child
in it.
stuck in the axle, but a child in there.
Oh, that would do
Yeah.
it. That would do it.
And we're canceled.
I don't think so. They've put up with us this long. They'll put up with us a little longer.
Well, you just drive your Cybertruck. You can't even see the children.
Don't
That's
worry,
true.
I have a way to rescue the situation. Those children were orphans, so it was fine.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
crisis diverted. Well, cool.
Before we go hunting for Ringo, I'm going to call up one of my fans and give him like 1,000 eddies. And then I'll say there's 500 eddies more in it for you if you go shopping and get us a bunch of crab meat.
And
We
butter.
need real butter.
Oh, and real butter too.
Yeah.
And Old Bay.
I thought we already had the crab meat.
You've got
We just need the
some.
butter and the Old Bay.
We need
Oh.
more. We need
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Corn
mean,
potatoes while they're at it.
if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to take some of the synth coke, not just for myself, but also so that we could soak some additional crab legs. Season it really.
We're gonna marinate it.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going
So,
to use
you
the
know.
synth coke to make tempura.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna do
Oh.
that. That
That
was
feels
well.
like a
We can
waste.
do both
Well,
We
it's
just gotta make
because
sure
you're
we do
making
something that,
synth coke crab food.
to cut the flavor profile.
So you make
Imitation Coke.
a deep
Coke
fried
Zero.
crab that's
Isn't that
covered
just baking.
I mean,
in synth coke tempura.
Yeah.
To be fair, Prix is already contemplating getting a new tongue, which is a cyber implant that lets you just like overwrite the sensors in your brain that say this is what this tastes like, and you can just like mentally add whatever seasoning to whatever you're eating.
That would be
Okay.
awesome.
I
Right?
thought that was going in a completely different direction.
I figured you might. But yeah,
I mean, it could go in a different direction.
it
I mean, it
could.
absolutely could. What was the character you had with the giant lick-a-tongue?
What, Bitey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went ahead and I asked Google, can you use cocaine in place of flour for baking?
Thank you. Yeah.
And the AI overview came back and said, no, you cannot use cocaine in place of flour for baking.
But here's a recipe using
However-
cocaine in place of flour.
And
You
then it-
can use blood instead of eggs.
You can't. No, it said here's why. And it gave, some information about flour. And it starts with cocaine. And it's like, it doesn't have the properties of flour. It's a drug, not a food. But it also doesn't have the same structural components as flour in baking. So I like that they said you can't do it because it's illegal. And you can't do it because it won't work.
Even if it was legal.
What if you cut your cocaine with flour? Like, how
Do
much
that
did you have to
valid.
cut the cocaine?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did that in an episode of Always Sunny.
Could be.
They might have. Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
they
have a
did.
quick story
surprised.
about flour and cocaine.
It is worth noting this is synth coke.
Mm.
So when I was in the 6th grade, there were two dudes who liked to get up to shenanigans, and there was a guy who was kind of a new kid who had just come to our school, and they convinced him that they had cocaine, and he was going to try to snort some. And what it actually was a mixture of flour, baking soda, some salt, some sugar, basically any white powdery stuff, and then he tried to snort that.
So they were trying to make crackers in his nose.
Yeah. As he's, hanging out behind the school, and the teacher is like, this is like at recess.
Of course it is. That's when all the
And
wild
That's
shit
when
goes
it
on.
all happens. Is at
Like
recess.
the school teacher is like coming around and sees him like, what? And then he's like gagging a little bit, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Shoved a pantry up his nose to see what happened.
Apparently, yeah.
What? This isn't my easy bake oven.
Oh, he
How
got
did we
talked into
go so
doing a lot
wrong?
of dumb shit. He was the same guy that they talked him into putting the paperclip in the light socket again as the teacher entered the room and watched
very
him like
bright.
get like knocked back, and he was like, and the teacher is like, God damn.
The teacher's like, you deserved that one.
He was.
Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway,
Or memory unlock. Sorry.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fine. What happens? Jake, K-Lavo, I'm going to presume it's not a problem. You get a hold of one of
Yeah.
your fans, you give them some money, and you send them off to go shopping for your synth coke crab boil.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Did we figure out what sewer entrance possibly might have been the one used?
I believe so, yeah. I'm pretty sure that you
Yeah,
tracked that down.
Yeah, didn't we
Yeah.
track him to it?
Can
So-
we? Is there any way to get like a map of the sewers?
I think that was the thing that we suggested trying to do at the end of the last stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably just go down like Taller Records or whatever city municipal.
I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah,
That's what the net's
you
for. And DJ.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
get to work.
DJ, give me an interface test.
Okay. Character sheet. Roll interface
Oh, 10's good. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, DJ, you get into city planning, you find schematics of the sewer system under this section of Night City. You've got the schematics. I will say we'll probably need some flavor of test to discern that, figure out stuff about it, and where you might need to go. Essentially, I'm trying to get you to give me a test to try and figure out if you can figure out a path, like where you may
Like-
need to search in the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a
That
local
might
area
be.
to kind of like coordinate. Like if we know this is here and we know this is here, because I don't know how it like necessarily overlays with the map of the city kind of thing.
Yeah. I think local area would be all right, unless Joe, you see anything else?
I'm clicking through.
Tracking. I would also probably take that.
I think actually you might have some.
Oh shit. There must be there's a dog. Cat says
No.
dog
There
bits.
is.
Oh,
Neat.
Which is a CD.
It is a Sadie.
Yeah.
Don't lick my face.
Oh, I lick your
Yeah. I don't know if I guess I could see tracking. Tracking feels more like because it's in the awareness camp, so that
It
feels
is.
more like you're going off of like
Sure.
clues in your Witcher vision.
Yeah, that's fair. You got something else lined up?
battle, maybe?
Like John said, local area may work.
Where's that one at?
Or I might be thinking of a different game.
I'm pretty
Or
sure
is it
there's
like home or like my
education. I guess there's a your home.
Mm-hmm.
It might be your home.
You could also
For my
possibly
area.
do deduction.
Deduction would be a good one. I can help with that if you need help with it.
Yeah, I've only got a 7 in that. Someone else wants
I've got
to
a
do
14.
Holy shit,
that. Yeah,
man.
you should do that.
Okay. Pricks will take a look at it. Yeah,
Nice.
Bricks, you're able to find 3 possible routes that he could have taken to get between the sewer outlet close to your place and the bay where the boat went down.
to anywhere where those 3 would converge.
Not really converge. Think of it more like 3 separate paths, and
Okay.
from your studying, each one of them
Okay.
looks like it could possibly be a valid path.
Okay. Well, we could go and see if we can pick up any sign that one was where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then, whatever seems most likely, we follow that one. And then if that doesn't work, then we split into 3 groups of 2 and we search each path.
I like that idea.
Never split the party.
Does
we'll all go different directions, and then we'll wait for one person to scream, and then we'll find
Pull it
them.
up and search for clues.
does what's his name? The guy who runs the armory at the Hope
Gunsight.
Gunsight. Does he sell light armor jack as well as bulletproof shields by
Sure.
any chance?
Yeah.
Cool. I will buy a new set of light armor jack, and I will buy a bulletproof shield from him.
Sure. Okay, so you've got 3 possible routes. They all start at the same entrance that you discovered into the sewer. So once you get in there, there's going to be a lot of different splits on the path, but there's 3 of them that look promising.
Okay.
So K-Lavo buys some gear. What's next?
Gonna get kitted up.
Okay.
Go to my place and get my stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the entrance to the sewer is not far from your guys' place. So yeah, maybe after swinging by the Hope, so K-Lavo can buy some shit from Gunsight. Head back to your apartments. Are you venturing in?
Hopefully so. I feel like I need to take
Uh,
a nap.
What's wrong with you?
I got a new arm. Have we
You're fine.
rested since then?
Sure. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, I'm
No, we've got. I give you the good stuff, and they've got good stuff, so you're fine. I can patch you up in no time.
Yeah, you're good.
It's not like nowadays where you need like weeks to recover from surgery. No.
No. In the game,
Hop
it's
off
just
and you're good.
2 puffs from the inhaler now and 2 puffs in an hour, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, literally.
All right. So you all head over to the entrance of the sewer. ready to track down a giant mutated, possibly Ringo.
Yeah.
That'll be-
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. Probably.
All right. So you all move through the broken grate, this large concrete tunnel, wading through, maybe 5 to 6 inches of water. You all doing anything as you traverse?
Turning on my flashlight.
Well, yeah. Sight is good. I thought you had low light vision or some shit.
No, I've got.
I have dark vision.
I've got dark vision. It's dark in here. I've got dark vision. It's great. Yeah, so you all start trekking your way through. Who's kind of leading the pack here?
I'll lead the pack since I have a shield, and also I have a flashbang grenade that I can lob.
Okay. So, you come across the kind of like the convergence. Here you can split down one of the 3 available paths, and then hopefully one of them will lead you to Ringo. Which one do you want to take?
First I want to take a look and see if there's any signs indicating a path that was used more recently or something.
Sure. Go and give me like a awareness test or perception or
Okay.
whatever the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
he was kind of like dragging, right?
Yeah.
If we recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got all kinds of funky optics, so.
Oh, I've also got some glow paint too, so we can mark
that's
our
right.
way
I
as we
remember,
go.
Yeah.
I have glow paint as well.
Oh, excellent.
Perception, you said. Yes.
Yeah.
I got 14.
14's good. So you look at the 3 possible paths. You can see that one path it appears to be very frequently used. You can see a lot of signs of treks, footprints moving up and down it. Also from that path, there is a fairly intense stink. Like it smells very unpleasant. The second path seems like it's also used here and there. Doesn't seem to be as quite heavily treaded. But once again, you can see like footprints in some of the muck and stuff. The third path that you look at doesn't seem to have anywhere near as much activity. And in fact, as you kind of look, you shine your light down that third path and you can see there's like a little like plank of wood kind of sticking out of the crack in one of the walls. And on that plank of wood is like painted "Stay Out."
Oh, I'm not good at following directions. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah. I mean, that way might just lead to more shit. The one with all the foot traffic there. That one.
Technically, it's the sewer, so.
Yeah, I mean, but it
Yeah.
might be more concentrated. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we're seeing footprints, not really drag marks. I agree with Flux. Let's disobey a direct order.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Unless we want to split up.
No.
Why?
Pricks who's like got an assault rifle and a shotgun. He's like, yeah, we'll split up. That's fine. I got this. I don't know what you're worried about.
All right.
Just edging closer to cyberpsychosis. It's fine.
Yeah.
Can I do a scan to see if there's any like devices in the area?
Sure.
Would that be?
I gotta do you can do like your security.
Yeah. Okay. 15.
You do your scan and not really any signs of electronics. You do pick up like maybe if you're scanning like the the RF field or some shit. I don't know. You get the feint of like something very light from that first real stinky path with a lot of foot traffic, but it's really low. You would guess it doesn't seem to be broadcasting maybe some kind of something where like if you were, I don't know, like low powered, I don't know how I want to try and phrase this. Something that may be like movement censored bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, look, I'm fine with like going in towards the stay out one, and if I find like a crab man, I'll throw this at it, and then I'll say crab man, or well, I mean, I'll throw this at it, and so that'll be the signal. That'll be the signal. The loud flash and explosion will be the signal.
Let us know before you throw it, so I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, that's probably a wise decision.
Okay, yeah, I'll scream. That will be the signal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Eee.
I.
That's fantastic.
As he discovers, really what he's screaming about is he just discovered that his boot with the human foot in it has a hole, and he has stepped in a thing,
Oh
and it
God.
has gone squish. Which, in a sewer, absolutely fair.
Yeah. All right, I will stealth my way towards the stay outside.
All right. Do you want me to follow in the back, or do you want me up front? Or, I mean, we can spread out a little bit, but I mean, I can probably take a hit as well as anybody here. So,
All right, since you got like a lot of firepower, I would not mind you being behind me, but not so behind me that you would shoot me.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm loading slugs, so for the
Okay.
shotgun.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad I bought new armor.
Oh
Okay.
man, you got to get the dermal armor implants. Just as good as the light armor jack, but you don't have to maintain it. It just it regenerates, a little nanotech. It's great.
Huh. Huh. It might also make me look pretty rad too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Stealthy time.
Yeah.
19.
Are we all kind of stealthing along?
I don't know.
I can stealth. I can try to stealth.
Yeah, the trying is the operative word there.
Yeah,
Not too bad at I'm not very good at stealthing.
No.
Don't
you
worry,
just-
I'm right there with you.
you found the squishy parts.
What is stealth under?
Body.
Body?
Body, yeah.
$17.
Chuck, if you are talking, you are also muted.
Oh shit, I've been muted for a little bit. Okay.
Oh.
You guys carried it just fine.
Don't say that.
Give me a second here.
So I saw somewhere somebody posted a picture at a Dave and Buster's, or they have a Cyberpunk arcade game, Cyberpunk like 2077 arcade game,
Oh yeah.
and it's like a time crisis, where you have a gun and you shoot the things on the screen, but apparently instead of it being a light gun, it actually just fires like a projectile of some kind that like hits the screen, and
Oh. Okay. That's kind of neat.
that up. I'm like, that's a choice.
Yeah, that's a choice. Give me a moment here. I'm just doing a little bit of research. Don't worry about it. So, Jake, K-Lavo, you're leading the way, and your stealth was good. You're traveling down a ways, 10 minutes maybe of walking. Twists and turns. And eventually you see something up the tunnel ahead of you a little ways. At first it looks like a maybe like a little weird long mound of like trash or shit maybe. But you take a few moments, kind of focus a little bit, and creep a little closer, and you can see it is a body laying face down, with its head kind of pointing towards you and its feet pointing down the other direction of the tunnel.
Is it face up or face down?
Yeah,
Face
that's
down.
important. Okay. So it looks very much like somebody came this way and then died promptly. Oh boy. I will continue on my way for now.
Okay. So you move forward, you move
Yeah.
past the body. Give me a moment here.
Prix is gonna run a quick med scan over the body.
Sure. Pricks, go ahead and give me like your med test or whatever you're
Yeah.
using for this.
And be my medical tech.
13's
13.
good. I didn't need a large roll from this. As you look, and you can see this person only has one leg. It does look like their body's been here for possibly a couple weeks. Bloated a bit. The part that's face down is well soggied. Looks like nibbled on quite a bit by the animals of the sewer.
Cause of death appear to be the missing leg, from what I can tell.
As you check it out, yeah, cause of death appears to be the missing leg.
How snacked on?
Any indicators that maybe it was a cyber leg that somebody removed?
No, this was a flesh and blood leg. And it
Okay.
kind of looks like it was kind of ripped off right below the knee.
Oh. Okay. We might be on the right track. I don't know. But there's a good chance. Looks like something ripped this person's leg off right about the knee there. They've been here for a few weeks.
All right.
And it was a flesh and blood leg. It wasn't like a cyber limb that they just tore off.
Wait, so
Well,
how long ago was it that we offed Ringo?
Probably not this long ago.
So there's something else down here too.
Hey,
Oh, I remember that I mean, not here in Night City, obviously. Who would flush an alligator down? Who could afford an alligator?
nobody.
Who could
Yeah.
smuggle an alligator in the
But
city?
Right.
the robo alligators, you flush them down the toilet, and it's crazy.
Or the repligators.
There it
Did
is.
you hear about those? Terrifying. They look like human women, and then just when you're about to get the freak on, they turn into alligator people.
Oh no.
That sounds
So they
great.
replicate gators.
It's like that one movie about that one alien.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's very specific.
and also
Species.
Repligators is an actual movie, and
Oh,
that is the
no.
premise.
Oh
Oh
no.
my.
Things I found while just sifting through Tubi.
K-Lavo, describe your shield to me.
It is a bulletproof shield.
round
I imagine it's like a police shield, but like doesn't have the word, or maybe it does have the word police on it. Gunsight might be that kind of guy.
He might be, yeah.
So I could be walking around with a big shield that says police on it.
You
would
probably
probably
would have
be-
just spray painted "fuck"
Yeah.
above it.
Yeah, it's got NCPD and then spray painted above it. Fuck thee.
Yes,
There you go. There you go. So,
and glow paint.
K-Lavo, as you're kind of moving forward, maybe you stop a little bit as Prix is kind of calling out what he sees on his exam. You lower your shield ever so lightly. And maybe when you go to start moving forward again, as you kind of lift your shield back up into position, you can feel the bottom of it kind of scraped against something hard. And as you kind of look down, you see that there is a circle of spikes, kind of like flat triangular spikes in a circle. The circle's maybe like 1.5 feet in diameter. Kind of just submerged slightly below the muck and the water. So only little points are kind of showing up. And that's kind of what the bottom of your shield touched against.
Freaking kid, whoever's down here booby trapped this place. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh,
my
that's one of
God.
them trap thingies.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
Like an old school like bear trap.
Okay, let's see here.
Analog,
Well,
nice.
that would explain the wound on that person if they were desperate enough to get out of there.
Yeah, maybe he just like pulled his own leg off.
Mm-hmm.
Or well,
it hit just hard enough in the right spot and took it right off. But that also means that somebody was probably here and reset the trap.
jeez. Should have brought a stick.
Mm-hmm. I'm not using my gun.
Me neither. I'll step back a couple, mini steps, and then I'll sort of jab my shield at the spikes.
Yeah, the spikes slam shut. Do you know what the hardness of your shield is?
10.
Okay.
It's got 10 hit points, is how it's described.
Yeah. Because that's how, when you use a shield or something like that, or take cover, your cover or your shield has a value, and it will block damage until that value.
Yeah.
As it clamps down hard,
Oh my
kind
God.
of splinters your shield a little bit, dealing 9 points of damage to it.
Holy crap.
Hmm.
Well. Okay.
All right, now
I'll
what?
keep moving forward, but like 2-step, jab the shield down.
Go ahead and give me like
Two-
an awareness test or
All
a
right.
perception test.
Awareness, perception. 16.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what. Yes, you're able to do this. Sadly, I don't think your shield is going to survive.
Yeah.
As you're all following K-Lavo down this tunnel, K-Lavo, you find 5 other traps. One of them is already sprung with a leg stuck in it.
Good call. Good call.
But thanks to K-Lavo's efforts, you are able to navigate down this tunnel without getting a leg chopped off.
Hooray.
Just how we like it.
I should have just cut off one of that dead guy's legs.
I was gonna say we could
Son
bring the
of-
dead guy along.
Oh, yeah.
We can just cartwheel him. He just loses a leg and then an arm, and another arm.
Yeah, we can just
bowl them down.
yeah, that's exactly what I did. Just throw him down the aisle and just see what happens.
I like it.
He's already dead.
Yeah, I don't think he minded too much.
As you're all moving,
Oh shit, we should have checked if he had eddies or anything on him. Damn.
Son of a.
But when we come back.
Yeah, if we're not running for our lives, we can check it real quick.
as you turn a corner, K-Lavo, you see maybe we'll go like 5 yards down, 6 yards down, since that's the measurement unit in this game. The sewer is blocked ahead of you within just a jumble of fucking shopping carts, bits of what looks like almost like construction material, just junk. blocking off the path ahead.
Yeah.
Like unpassively blocked or just difficult to pass.
Difficult to pass. Could certainly, it looks like you could unblock it.
Lux, could you maybe like take a real good look at this? Yeah. To see if there's like any giant logs with a spiked point attached to it, or like
Mhm.
or like bombs.
Yeah, if you
can
want to
do
do
that.
like your security electronics test there, Flux, or unless you've got another, 22.
Oh my
That,
god.
that, that would probably be the best skill for me to roll.
Okay.
So,
You start investigating this pile of junk, carefully going over it. You all spend maybe like 25, 30 minutes just kind of letting Flux evaluate this pile of junk. And it's a very good thing that Flux does this, because on one of the last carts, like if you would have started pulling stuff out, you would have been fine. But one of the very last carts, you see that there's a thin metal wire, like filament, kind of connected to it, and a few of the other items, where if you would have moved this cart or any of the things next to it, it probably would have broken this and triggered something further down the tunnel.
This place is seriously rigged.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
beginning to
in
think.
such a- Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just wondering if we were like fighting a mutant Kevin McAllister at this point.
Oh shit.
Figured
I was
you
gonna
out.
say, is it something that we can potentially kind of just work around and leave it untouched, or do we need to try and like disarm it?
It'll be up to you. Either one sounds good, but I would need some kind of roll to do
Well,
this.
I'm sorry, I missed what is it? What did we find?
Kind of. Go ahead, Dan.
Tripwire. It's
Yeah.
basically like a tripwire to seemingly activate maybe an alarm or a signal further down the tunnel.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I could, otherwise we could just, well, can we just cut it?
I don't know if that activates it or not.
I mean, or I could just, load an incendiary round in my shotgun and give it a blast. But if you
Well,
think
I
it's an
was gonna
alarm,
say
that
we
would
could
probably
we could just go by it. It's just-
So,
yeah, I mean,
I'll
just step over it.
tell you this, Flux, with that 22 roll, it looks like it was intended for it to be pulled. Like the line's kind of taut leaving it. So if you were to snip it, that should disarm it. Or, because, yeah, it looks like they were just planning on someone just grabbing this and throwing it out of the way, pulling the line, triggering whatever's down the path.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll just kind of hold it and cut it, and then just kind of slowly let it go slack.
Okay. Sure. I won't make you roll this. I think this is in your wheelhouse. You give it a snip. You let it go slack, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good.
And after that, you all spend a handful of minutes clearing out this junk so you can proceed on.
What all kinds of junk are there in
Like
here?
shopping carts, bits of metal, like chunks of like drywall, some wood. I mean,
Are there
like,
any like bits of rebar here?
sure.
Okay, then I'll take that rebar, and then I will sort of crouch down as I move along, and then continually tap.
Smart.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think Ringo is this clever.
No, if he was this
No.
clever, he wouldn't have used a goddamn Teddy Ruxpin.
We're probably, we're probably sneaking into somebody's,
Holy
probably
shit.
sneaking up on a gang or something.
Yeah. Speaking of, all this sneaky stuff, this cool stuff that we're doing right now.
Mhm.
LCS, are you getting footage of this?
Oh, always. The
Oh,
camera's
hell
always
yeah.
rolling.
Hell yeah. This is gonna be a great episode.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, K-Lava, with that idea of using the rebar, I'm not even going to make you roll. You find like 3 more traps as you proceed down the tunnel. Disarm them all, no trouble.
Excellent.
Eventually, and
Jeez.
this is a very straight tunnel, when finally you get like to the end of it, and you can see that there is like a very large tripod mounted minigun pointing right down the tunnel. And you can see that little bit of wire that you guys snipped on that junk connects to like a trigger release on it.
Good. So we're gonna inherit a tripod mounted minigun when this is all said and done.
Hell yeah, we'll just load it up in one of those shopping carts.
Now, behind this minigun, you can see that someone has built like a wall with a door, and spray painted across the door is another "Stay out."
Well,
What's behind this door?
God, we've come all this way now. I'm
Kind of curious to know.
so am I, really. I mean,
Yeah, and
Hey, go ahead.
does the machine gun have like a targeting system or something,
No,
or is it fairly indiscriminate? Like it's just like
it is just going to light up the tunnel.
I have 2 ideas.
we turn it around.
Or
and point it at
2
the
things.
door.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's turn around and aim it at that door. But also, if we happen to take any of them alive, maybe they've seen a crab person,
oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we just found a new neighbor?
right?
I bet this guy in Gunsight would get along great.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
People that live in sewers and
Mhm,
post stay out signs and booby trap thing, usually very social, once you get to know them.
Yeah.
You
They're
just
just scared to let people in.
Exactly.
which is nice because I'm scared to go through that goddamn door.
You want me to go through the door?
Oh gosh. No, you know what? I'll try to see if actually Flux, can you sneak up there and see if that door is maybe
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Since they do seem to have a thing for trapping things, it probably wouldn't hurt to check it too.
That's fantastic.
Good lord.
Yeah, Flux, it's a great thing that you did. Because you find 2 more little tripwires kind of attached to the door. So like if the handle is turned, it would break the lines. And you kind of follow these lines to the sides of the tunnel, like right to the left and right of the door. And as you're kind of following it, you see a recognizable, and let me make sure. I want to give you the specific.
There's a cannon that fires Ninja Turtles.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
Lord.
it's Mr. Claymore with a friendly message written on front.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You see 2 semi-familiar green rectangles, one on each side. And the text along the front that you read says "front towards enemy."
Good. Some more fun toys we can pick up and stash away for later.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna turn these into body armor.
It's my reactive armor plating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I too have seen nobody.
Oh my gosh.
It makes my enemies ablative.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'll say Flux with that good roll. You disarm. You pull the 2 lines. You've got 2 claymores.
Yay! I don't know what I'll do with them, but if
We'll find
this isn't
something.
where the lobster man's coming from, maybe we set him up outside of our house
Right?
and kill 2 random people.
Yeah, the
Oh,
mail.
lobster
Kill a couple delivery folk.
Where is that damn pizza? I ordered it an hour ago.
So now what? The door is disarmed.
Okay. I will attempt to god dang telltale heart door open motion Just as slowly and quietly as possible.
As the door slowly creaks open, a dim light floods out, and you can see inside Christmas lights dangling from the ceiling,
Shit, we found a teenager's hideaway.
several chairs around like a trash can fire. Kind of sticking over the flames, you can see what looks like several rats on sticks slowly roasting. There are 4 chairs. 3 of the chairs appear to be occupied. A little further back, there is an old style television, like CRT,
Oh man.
kind of propped up on a ledge,
And do we want to move in here?
just playing.
They can have our apartment.
Yeah, just playing white crackling static. Just goods kind of stacked here and there. Some
At
old
least-
style stacks of magazines. And on
At
the
least the rats aren't soaking in piss.
yeah. And then at the other end of this little underground house, there is a hammock kind of strung between the walls of the tunnel, and it appears that someone is in the hammock, gently sleeping.
We'll
Okay.
lean back towards the others and say, 3 dudes in chairs and 1 guy sleeping happily. They're gonna eat some rats later.
Do you, is there any obvious like game signs, anything like that that identifies them as any part of faction anywhere?
That is a good idea.
I won't even make you roll. You just give a quick peek around, and no.
Okay.
Just looks like some dudes. Maybe some army dudes. Retired corpos, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi, be polite.
Shouldn't we just let him sleep?
You know what that
Maybe we just get on with stealing the minigun and call it a day, or do we want to try and talk to them about Lobster Man? I feel like there's gonna be no easy way to talk to them, though.
Yeah, I think might be an ass whooping one way or another. I will quietly close the door, and then
Well- Alternatively, we just push the minigun into the door, and then I think we have an edge in negotiation.
True.
I have an idea, if I may.
okay.
Prix is gonna go up to the door and just kind of motion for everyone to like move to the sides of the tunnel, and then he's gonna like step kind of behind the wall and then just reach over and knock on the door and be like, "Hello, we have taken care of your traps here. We just got some questions for you. We're not cops."
Give me a perception test.
Oh. I got 17.
You hear the familiar boom
Oh,
as you
fuck.
dive out of the way as the door explodes. Just
That's
a
why I
round hole.
stood.
Yeah. Fuck off, you dicks!
We're not trying to be dicks. We're looking for Crabman.
I ain't got no crabs.
When was the last time you talked to your doctor?
Fuck you!
We're just here to talk. You got a nice place in there. This is a pretty cool setup you got here. I gotta say. We're not looking to move in or nothing. We had questions.
I don't give a shit. I'm not joining either side.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
Mutant Lobster Man.
What the
You
fuck?
We're looking for a guy who's mutated on some irradiated synth coke. You haven't happened to see any of those guys around, would you?
And he wants to murder us.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Remember in The Shining,
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson, when he tries to put his face through the door, all of a sudden, this crazy-eyed old man face, shaggy beard, one good tooth in his mouth, pushes his face up into the shotgun hole. Oh, you're looking for the monsters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I heard him. I ain't seen it, but I definitely heard it.
Could you point us in the right direction by any chance?
Yeah, go back to where you came. Follow your
Yeah.
nose. It's the stinky one.
The stinky one. All right, cool.
Eh.
Thanks.
Appreciated.
Hey,
Uh,
is the war still going?
nah, I think it's pretty much wrapped up by now.
Who's winning?
No one.
Not
The
the
Chiefs, I
communists, I'll
think.
tell you
The
that.
corporations. The corporations won.
Oh, that's too bad. Them mobsters, they paid good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you like money, we know some guys who like to hire people who like to make money every now and then.
So you're saying it's safe to come out? They're not shooting up the streets?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
no, we're gonna throw a party in a couple of days. We just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that one of the monsters wasn't gonna come crash it.
I mean,
Holy shit.
streets are safe and not being shut up for the most part. There's certain places you want to stay out of.
there's definitely some.
Do I know
Too
what
far
war he's
south.
talking about? Just as like off the top of my head,
Yeah,
lore.
yeah. This would be what's referred to as the let me find the right word. There we go.
Like
The mob war that took place in Night City between 2009 and 2011.
Hmm.
And what year is it now? 2020?
2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the mob war essentially before that 2009-2011, Night City was pretty much ran and governed by the mafia. And then the corporation said, we've had enough of this, and they declared full-out war. So it was corporation and mobsters fighting in the streets over Night City. Corporations won. So yeah, from the context clues, DJ, you pick up that this dude's been down here like right around a decade waiting for the war to end.
Oh, well, I guess we've really set him up for a new life. You can go back outside.
So if it's over, can I crash on your couch until I get back up on my feet?
yeah, sure. What the fuck?
No,
Cool.
but actually I do know a guy. There's hold on a second.
We know where there's a free apartment.
I'll call up my fan who's out grocery shopping, and I'll ask if he can let some stinky old war veteran crash on his couch for a while.
I thought we'd just give him Ringo's old place.
Oh my god, that's genius! Hell yeah, you can have Ringo's old place.
All right, cool. Let me get my wife and my porno mags.
What
Boy,
is his
Oh man,
wife?
you're gonna love the net.
Depending on how crusty those mags are, you could probably get good money for that these days.
Yeah, he goes and he grabs a stack of old porno mags, very crusty looking. And one of the three people sitting around the can, you kind of watch through the hole in the door. He picks one of them up under his arm, and you realize that it's like a mannequin.
Mm.
Please.
All right, I'm coming. And you can tell by his actions, he has every intention to follow you.
Okay. Can we keep this minigun?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. You know, we don't really get along that much anymore.
You got a name for it?
Oh, that's Betsy.
Betsy. All right.
Betsy. Mine's Lucy, and I'll hold up my pistol.
Oh, nice.
She's named after our original guitarist. I'm in a band, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like Leonard Skinnerd.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, let's do some Leonard Skinner sometime.
Yeah. Old dude's ready to go. Oh, he introduces himself as Phil Jenkins.
All right. Good old Phil.
Sounds familiar.
I'll just write in my
Should we
notes. We
vacancy?
met Phil Jenkins.
Since I've got my agent linked internally, I just like send a quick text message. I'm like, if we ever need someone that's kind of off the grid, we got the guy.
Yeah. And, we're going to put him up in an apartment for free.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ringo's
That's
lease
one
is
way.
probably still good. So,
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what do you do?
Sounds like-
all right, yeah. Well, let's go monster hunting.
Should we get him to Ringo's place first? We can come back. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we
And,
have a
and
quick-
while we're at it, let's get that minigun up there too. Yeah.
He would know his way around better than any of us.
Actually, that's probably true.
I don't think he left here a lot.
Nope.
That's.
But if he
okay.
was in a suit, you didn't.
I found this place. I got set up, and I only head out to reset my traps. Everything else I need, the sewer provides.
Let's get away from me. Go.
Yeah, let's
Go.
beat it.
Let's
Yep.
let's get him to
We'll have
somewhere.
a quick side
Yeah.
Ringo's
hustle.
place isn't
of-
too far from ours, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
not. You
Oh,
spend.
I don't think we want him to know where we live, so let's take him to.
Also,
let's take him to Ringo's first.
I could also use some fresh air. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
All right. You all make it out. You take a little, 2-hour side trip. You deposit Phil at Ringo's place, and you deposit Betsy at your place.
Perfect.
Is Ringo's place at or near the Hope?
It's not too far from there.
Okay, in that case, I'll go buy another bulletproof shield.
Okay. You go gun sight kind of complains how bad you smell, but yeah, he'll sell you another shield.
All right.
We're playing night crawlers.
Shit.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
quick side story
Yeah.
is that the other day, so when I dropped my kid off for school, I cut through this parking lot, and they had torn up a section of the parking lot, and there were dudes going down into like a sewer hole, but they weren't like wearing like safety uniforms or like utility uniforms. The trucks weren't marked or anything. And I was like, oh shit, were those guys playing night crawlers?
Nice.
They just get dressed after coming out of the sewers.
That's awesome. Nice. All right. You head back into the sewer and you make it back to that junction. We will call it left, which is the stinky path, or straight ahead.
Stinky path time.
I guess it's Stinky Path time.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll lead the way with my shield and my flashbang grenade.
Yeah, first things first, give me an awareness test.
Okie dokie. Which kind of awareness?
I'm sorry, perception.
Perception.
test. Yeah.
God dang. I really smell the feces.
Yeah,
Dang.
you do.
Ah,
Wait, what happened? Did that not update? Give me a second. Got to do something real quick. Okay. As you're moving along. Oh shit, Jake. Yeah. You see ahead. This is far more, uneventful. I'd imagine maybe you still got that rebar and you're poking ahead. No signs of traps, but up ahead, you see movement.
Mm.
Something small-ish, definitely, maybe mid-shin in height, kind of sifting around through the muck. It's right at kind of the edge of the light by Prix's flashlight. What do you do?
I think there's a dog up there.
It could be dog-sized.
are we sure it's not crab sized?
I'll put away my grenade, and I'll pull out my gun, and then I'll whistle Hello.
As
Come
you
here.
whistle, it stops moving. You can see it shift its weight a little bit. And all of a sudden it comes charging at you. And
Oh,
now
balls.
that you can see it in the light,
Ugh,
Jesus.
ugh.
I like that.
Why you
No.
got teeth?
Oh my.
Why
Tiki.
his teeth like that?
that's just the way his teeth
He's
are.
just an angry possum.
So yeah, it is charging right at you.
It's a danger possum.
I think this is a very fun time.
Is there such thing as a not danger possum?
Really? I've heard that possums aren't actually like super aggressive or anything.
They're not. That's why
They
they
really aren't.
their thing is to play dead.
So
It's
yeah,
Have some living in our
let's
garage.
initiate it up.
Have been selected.
Make
I
sure you
remember
select
reading
your
this
token.
horrible story on 4chan of a guy who found a dead possum in his garbage. So then he
Bert says possums are cool. He feeds them with the cats.
he bagged him
Not
up and
that
tried
he
to
feeds
take him
cats.
outside, and then the possum started moving around and scared the crap out
Actually,
of him.
this
So
is
he
what
just
they're
started
getting ready
hitting
to
the
fight.
possum.
Hmm.
Because it lives in the
It's
sewer.
giant. Yeah. It eats people.
Even better. That's its name right there.
Natural wildlife.
No, that's just the label for the picture.
Mm,
Ah.
That's funny, Ashley. It's not gross.
it is gross. It's creepy looking.
So did everyone roll initiative yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I need to.
did I?
I'm not seeing LCS DJ or pricks in the tracker.
I'm on
Don't
there.
mind me.
I see me on there. I'm at 12.
Oh, looks like I
There we go.
accidentally added
My
you
token
twice.
wasn't-
Yeah.
Is there
There.
a way to remove a turn? Oh, I don't care. I'm going to tell you what. This thing is going to use its turn just running straight at you, K-Lavo, just screaming its head off.
Man, what a coincidence. I'm screaming my head off.
Banger, you're the first to react.
Oh, that's me. Shit.
Yeah, that's you, man.
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'll shoot at this freaky possum thing.
Holy
Good
shit.
lord. Good lord.
And that's a critical injury. Did it roll? Click that. Why isn't it rolling my critical injury? Fuck it. We'll just go to the book and type in critical injury.
There's a button that says critical injury effect.
Yeah, it's not rolling for me.
Oh, balls.
Somewhere there's going to be a fucking table that gives me the critical injuries. All right, you rolled a critical. Okay. Tyler, go ahead and roll me 2d6.
2d6.
All right, you inflict the foreign object critical injury, probably a bullet,
I would expect that.
at the end of every turn where you move farther than 4 yards on foot. They resuffer this critical injury's bonus damage directly to hit points. And deal an additional 5 bonus damage. Okay, so Tyler, give me your damage.
The 19 or
Oh, yeah, 18 to hit, 19 damage. Oh, and it already did. All right, cool. Can I just type in minus 19? No. Fucking. All right. Tyler, that was one hell of a hit.
And I only have an RF of 1, so that's all I can do.
All right. K-Lavo. Oh, that's why it wasn't. It was giving me a fucking prompt in the background that it opened it up in the background.
Of course it did.
I'm attacking with my pistol.
Okay.
18 to hit for 14 damage.
18 to hit. Give me a moment here. Yeah, we'll put this thing at like the 12-yard range. So, yeah, both of those hit. 14 damage. Oh, my gosh. This fucking system.
For a moment, I almost read that as a very healthy pistol.
It is very healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't taken any damage or anything.
Nice. All right, DJ.
Mm-hmm. So it's just this big possum thing, right?
Yeah.
Can I do a scan to see if there's a chance that it's eaten any electronics that I could mess with?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to waste your turn on this because the answer will be no. You know what? This is fun. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me. I mean, give me a
Security?
basic tech. Yeah, security's fine. Basic tech or security. Yeah, you do
22.
get a ping, and this must be what you kind of detected earlier, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got something in it. You're not able to really pick up what it is, whatever it is it's damaged. But you still scan something, and you could possibly activate it.
Okay. I want to do that with my interface.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sanvastatin
Uh,
or Berserk module in it.
Joe,
I
you did
get
bad. You
0.
do bad on those a lot.
I do.
You're a terrible net runner.
I guess.
All right, you try to hack it, you don't succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Flux.
I guess I'll take a shot at it since everybody else is doing
Sure.
it. Maybe.
Oh, god dang.
You kill it.
Jesus.
Yay!
It is dead.
Now we can figure out what sort of electronics it had inside of it.
Are you going to go up there and gut it?
I mean, now it could be something fun. So yeah.
Yeah, Flux, you go up there, you rip it open, and inside you find a very well chewed remote activated vibrator.
Oh, would have been hilarious.
It's like an 8-incher.
Bummer.
It would have just started.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Slows it.
Been hilarious. His evasion went up.
It's like the Flash when he starts shaking so hard he can start moving through stuff.
It's like
yeah.
it's a vibro weapon now. It turns it into a
like in Star Wars.
Yeah, we'll just replace, put a blade on it, and now it's a vibro knife.
All right, so that threat has been overcome. Do you proceed?
Yeah, we've also made noise, so we should probably be extra cautious now.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I take it the smell is intensifying as we go further.
Yeah.
All right, I'm activating my nasal filter cyberware. Makes me immune to fumes and stuff.
I'm just gonna continue to breathe through my mouth.
That way you can taste it.
Yeah. Now I wish I had one of those taste bud enhancers.
Oh no. As you keep moving, You find a little alcove, like a little circular opening in this. And to one side of it, you see the tunnel that continues forward. But on the other side, you see a very large pile of refuse, of trash.
Mhm.
Does he live inside of the pile of trash?
Do you want to go investigate it?
I mean, not really, no.
I'll swap out my flashbang grenade for a tear gas grenade, and I'll just throw a tear gas grenade at it.
I don't
You-
know that. Okay.
Throw a tear gas grenade
Yeah, at the trash.
at the pile of trash in the fairly small enclosed space that you're all in.
Well, I mean, I can back up.
Okay. You do, and it goes off, and nothing happens. Like it goes, like it. Gas starts filling the sewer.
Damn.
You give it a handful of minutes to kind of dissipate. You
Well,
look
at
up.
least it
Give
doesn't
me your piece
smell
of rebar.
exactly like shit now. Yeah, here, take it.
All right. Prixel, he'll shoulder his shotgun and take the rebar, and he's just going to go up and start stabbing at the pile of junk and
Yeah.
flinging it.
You start stabbing at the pile of junk. There's nothing in here, but as you do, this pile of junk is made up of two different kinds of empty containers. The first empty container type is very emptied out jars of petroleum jelly.
Oh no.
The other container type are empty cans of beans.
Where were those beans going?
Well, at least now we know what that possum was eating.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I think we know
I
the-
already asked.
I think we know where the smell's coming from. Clearly, they've been eating the beans and the petroleum jelly. That combination would,
Oh, wow.
through the digestive tract, would
It just
create
turned you
quite
into
the-
a machine gun.
Yeah.
It's like a slip and slide for beans.
So now what? Do you continue down
back
the
to-
tunnel?
Main
I
tunnel,
want to
yeah.
shower and bleach.
Yeah, I'll continue down the tunnel, this time with my flashbang ready.
It's not long until you find another fairly large chamber. And as you step inside, you see an old, rusted out vehicle.
How did that get here?
I was just gonna say.
And above
Is
it, kind of hanging from the ceiling, is a cardboard sign with some words painted on it.
Oh no.
Do you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
It
Well, it
says
seems like
Soup
Ringo's
Kitchen.
probably here.
Friday, 10 p.m.
Come get
You
your
know what?
beans.
You know what? I'm okay with it being a soup kitchen. At least it's not a sign that says like "Thanks for the F Shack, Dirty Mike and the boys."
As you're all
Anyway.
looking at this, wondering what the fuck, how did it get in here? You hear sounds coming from behind you.
Uh-oh.
You hear a voice kind of echo in the tunnel a little bit. Holy shit, someone killed Skidmark.
His name was Skidmark. It had a name.
It had a name.
It had a name.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
what?
Its
I'll just
name-
look at the group and say, keep moving.
Slash hide?
About it.
Hide?
Hey there.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Why'd you kill our pet? He was our mascot.
Oh, he came running at us all ready to chomp.
No, he runs at people, but he's was friendly.
Oh shit! Sorry about that, man.
It's all
Good boy.
right. And
We
as
can
you
buy
kind
a
of
new one.
talk for a few moments, you see a group of very elderly gentlemen, all look to be homeless. Are you all here for the soup kitchen?
No.
I don't know
Who
if we're
makes the
all
soup?
gonna fit, but we can try.
Do they serve soup at the soup kitchen, or is this the something else?
Is it a
Oh,
euphemism for something?
we're all gonna be eating stuff tonight, but it's not gonna be soup.
No.
Oh. It is an F shack. Got it.
I'm glad that you made that reference earlier, John. I was like, what can I put in the sewers?
That
Let's
is one of my
reference-
favorite movies
Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's reference my favorite movies of all time. For those of you not aware, in the movie The Other Guys, Will Ferrell character keeps getting his car stolen or broken into, so a group of homeless men can have a soup kitchen in it. And a soup kitchen is when a group of homeless men break into a car to have an orgy inside of it.
And they left him a note one time that said, "Thanks for the F shack, Dirty Mike and the boys."
Jeez.
It's a great movie.
It's really fun.
It really is.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. April, you look like you're really enjoying this session.
That's great. Phenomenal. I don't want to think about the beans
Oh, those are
being
snacks.
in places that they should. No,
You gotta keep your protein up.
nope.
Petroleum jelly. You know, we're getting old. We all just run a little drier than we used to.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, you guys seen seen any monsters down here?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's that fucking
Specific.
what?
Let them in. Let them talk. Let them cook.
Yeah, that
Who's
giant fucking crab bastard.
There you go.
That's the one.
You know where
Yeah.
that thing's at?
Hell yeah. If you go down to the back to the main convergence and you head down the center path, he's been coming and going from there. One time, old Freddy Two Finger tried to invite him to the soup kitchen, just trying to be neighborly. He done pinched Freddy Two Finger clean in half.
Damn.
So now he's Freddy No Finger.
I
Only
mean,
with
it's
4 fingers.
technically
I
he's
think he's
still
Daddy
got
Freddy.
2 fingers, but I mean, he's just dead.
He's no legs, I guess, now.
Yeah, 2 finger, no
Fred.
leg.
Babyface Eater O'Brien.
I don't know, babyface Eater O'Brien.
Oh, shit.
Muppet Treasure Island reference.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I seen that bastard coming and going, talking about revenge and plots, and
What kind of revenge?
apparently it thinks that someone took it out into a boat on the ocean and drowned it. That way no one would know about drugs or something.
Sounds delusional.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that guy's talking
Yeah,
about.
I
But,
mean, if anyone's
so,
gonna
yeah,
Yeah,
that
go
center
ahead.
path.
Center
Yeah,
path.
yeah.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Now, if you would excuse us, we've got work to do.
absolutely let
Sure.
us get ways away from here quickly.
Absolutely. Sorry about the tear
Start
gas.
running down the tunnel.
And your critter.
Oh,
Sorry about your skid mark.
that's all right. Skid Mark's got a litter of puppies in the trunk of the VW.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll raise
And we
one
have
of
a
them up.
claymore.
Eat the rest.
Skid Mark Jr. As you're all
Five of
running
them.
away, you do start to hear those monstrous noises behind you that Phil was probably referencing.
That makes sense. Needs to do better.
You don't, Coco.
So, do you head down the center path?
Yep.
You do. We've managed to take the real long way to get there, but
Yeah.
finally we'll go fight.
I feel like it probably would have been this way anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about, John.
Yeah.
All right.
What? You mean the illusion of choice was an illusion?
I don't know what any of you
Never,
were talking
I've
about.
never done anything like that in the game ever to my players.
Never.
Welcome to the Elven Dungeons.
You know, we're fine. We did it fine. Everything's great.
It's fine.
Okay, Lavo, you leading the way?
Yeah, I'll lead the way after I put this in my notes. We met Dirty Mike and the boys.
Well, I mean, maybe. Oh, maybe if we introduce who's the other guy that we met down here?
Phil.
Phil Jenkins.
I mean, maybe if Phil got to know Dirty Mike and the boys, I mean, he and his wife, maybe they'd be into
I was
it.
going to say he's married, so
But maybe they need to spice it up. It's been 10 years.
I mean, he could bring his wife with him.
Yeah, or they could go
Yeah.
up there. It's not in our building. I don't care.
Yeah, they can all go to Ringo's.
Yeah.
Ringo's
They
apartment
could-
is the new soup kitchen.
They could all go to Ringo's.
Ironically, he was a cook.
It all comes around.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. We're going to move just slightly faster on this one because we do have a half hour left. Oh, snap. And there's Lou Bella Bits.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
No.
She's
Yes.
Someone looks
purring
comfortable.
very loud right now.
As you're moving down the tunnel, Lavo, sure enough, you come across a pinched in half corpse. As you move further and further in,
Did he truly have 2 fingers? Like only 2 fingers?
he only had 2 fingers, and it was his ring finger and his middle finger on his left hand.
Well, that's horrible.
Prick stops and just grabs a blood sample. I just want to know how many diseases he had.
I was going to say, yeah, that needle's useless, but okay.
He's gotta catch them all, right?
Just so we're clear, if I ever do need a transfusion or like just something to get me going, don't use that needle on me, please.
No. This is for in case I decide to start working on bioweapons again. And then I need a
Again.
basis.
Yeah.
Cool. Metal.
There were
All
reasons
right.
I got kicked out of trauma team. I don't know why.
Couldn't possibly guess why.
Who mystery.
Yeah.
As you
Anyway.
proceed further and further in, you start noticing crustaceans skittering around. Small ones, an uncomfortable amount. And eventually you kind of come out, the tunnel opens into like a spillway. You're looking down in this large kind of underground like sluiceway. These giant concrete columns. There's a rickety pair of rusty stairs kind of leading where you're at down to floor level. It's like 30 feet down. And you can see kind of in the center, there's a little trash can fire. And there's a bunch of those old school like mobile like pin boards or chalkboards where like the teacher would like roll it in. And you can see it's just covered in red yarn. Connecting between them all. I think Charlie Day's conspiracy board
Oh,
in
no,
the post
that's-
office.
Yeah.
Pepe Sylvia?
Who the hell is Pepe Sylvia? And standing in the center, connecting bits of string. Hang on a second. Do I not have? Hang on, I gotta do this. And then I gotta do this. Un momento, por favors. And then it's gotta load. And we click that. And you see what must be
Oh,
Ringo.
Oh my!
Jesus.
Oh no.
I should have brought a bigger gun.
Totally getting a sample off of that too.
Okay. I will attempt to stealth my way down the stairs. Unless he's facing the stairs.
No, he's moving. He's unaware, not looking this direction.
I for one
Yes,
don't want to
you're
get any
recording this,
closer
right?
to him.
Say what? John said something.
Oh, I was asking LCS if she was recording this.
oh, I've got my shoulder cam. It's always
Okay.
rolling.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Because we could absolutely sell some of this shit to Biotechnica. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Flux, what were you saying?
Oh, just I don't want to be any closer to him than I have to. So that's why I have a gun.
All right. So it's
Should we talk
unaware
to
of
him or
you.
just kill him?
All right, I'm going to try to stealth up to him.
Give me that roll.
All right.
18.
Give me a second here.
He's about how far away?
I'm gonna put him out at like 100 yards right now.
100 yards. All right.
We'll round it up, 101, just to get in that next bracket. It's like income tax.
Fair enough.
All right, yeah. K-Lavo, he's unaware of you.
Can I drag flashbang grenade to my weapons tab? No, I cannot. Okay. Whatever. In that case, having approached him, I will now lob my flashbang grenade at him.
Okay.
I would be trying to move in and just get a move closer so that I'm in that slightly lower range bracket.
Okay.
Because that's still a good range for my rifle.
All right, so anyone moving closer, you will need to do like K-Lavo did and give me a
Stealthy?
stealth test.
Strolling up.
What is K-Lavo, your flashbang? What is it labeled as?
Grenade. Flashbang. It's in my cache and ammo under ammo type.
Okay. Grenade launcher.
Grenade launcher uses any shoulder fired grenade, I believe.
Okay. I was just trying to get the actual stats on.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the grenade itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone hit by your attack must attempt to beat a DV-15 resist torture drugs check. Anyone who fails suffers the damaged eye and damaged ear critical injuries for the next minute. You do not take bonus damage from the critical injuries. Holy moly.
You got a 5, man. So yes, he takes critical eye. John,
Mm-hmm.
you move up, but what range were you going for?
I was just trying to get into that within 100 meters or 100 yards kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem with the 10. Anyone else moving up?
Yeah, I'll move up.
Yeah, just so I could be within range. I have a rifle also.
Yep.
Okay.
Those of us with rifles are better at longer range.
Yeah.
I've got a pistol and a grapple gun.
I'm gonna try to get as
Zip
close.
Yeah, I
line
don't want
towards
to
him.
move up. I will see what happens.
Okay.
First, there was a bright light and a loud noise.
All right, Flux, you're able to get closer. Four
Where
banger.
the fuck is
It's under body, I think.
body?
Body, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stealth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You did okay. LCS, you did good. Four banger. I'll tell you what, those of you. So, John, you move into the 100-yard range.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you who got. We'll go Flux and four banger. You'll be up in the 50-yard range. And then I'll tell you what, LCS and K-Lavo, you got up in that 25-yard range.
Awesome.
All right, so it did fail, so it gets the 2 critical injuries. What
But it
injuries?
doesn't take damaged eye and damaged ear, but it doesn't take bonus damage from it.
Okay, so it's got -2 to ranged attacks and perception checks involving sight and damaged ear. Whenever you move further than 4 yards on foot on your turn, you cannot take a move action. Additionally, you take a -2 to perception checks involving hearing. Okay. This sounds like initiative time. We get our turns. So now you all can roll initiative.
Get unchecked.
Yeesh.
And we just need DJ, it looks like.
Oh, did it not?
My token got unselected for some reason, so yours
Oh.
might have also.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, it's because if you click literally anywhere else, it'll unselect your token.
Yeah,
There we go.
cool. And let's sort this by descending. DJ, DJ and Flux, you both have a 14. What are you two
I'll
doing?
let Flux go first.
Okay.
I was going to put my assault rifle in full auto and shoot.
Nice.
I think it's a toggle, so I think that's all I got to do. So
No, you roll your auto fire.
auto fire. Where's that
Yeah,
at?
it's a separate skill. It's in the same stuff as shoulder arms.
And I was just
Or it
reading
would-
how auto fire works.
Yeah. Oh, it calculated in your auto fire skill instead of your shoulder arm, so it took it into account. Nothing.
Yeah. So you're in the
Okay,
25-yard
not
range.
so good.
You needed to get a 17, and you got a 15.
Yeah,
You could put a couple points of luck if you want that to hit.
I don't know what the benefit of doing this is.
So the way that auto fire works is it's 2d6 damage. Every point you get above that target, you times that damage by that number. So if you were to get that 15 to a 17, it would deal 2d6 damage. If your 15 was an 18, it would still be 2d6 damage.
Oh, that's not
If
better
you
than
get-
just shooting it normally, then
Yeah, if you get that 15 to a 19, that would be 2 above. It would be 2d6 times 2. 3 above, 2d6 times 3. 4 above, 2d6 times 4. And that's the cap for your weapon because it's got auto fire 4.
just rolling a single shot. Then it looks like because it's 5d6 all the time.
Yeah, you want to be really directly
Yeah.
in that sweet range. And for you, sadly, it looks like you are with that.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Learned something. I was like, I don't know what it does. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll spend 2 luck on it so we can at least get some damage on it.
Okay.
And I will know to never do that again.
Okay. I'm sure it's got its points. But Dan, sadly, just 5 damage isn't going to cut through its armor.
Oh, well, that was the
Wow.
worth spending luck on. Dang it.
Oh, I will let you take that 2 luck back because if I was thinking, I would have warned you that it's not worth it
It
in
is
this
what it is.
instance.
It would still reduce the armor though, wouldn't it? Or no, it
armor
only
only
reduces, it if
reduces-
it exceeds.
Yeah, if it breaks it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ouch. That was worthless.
That was rough. 4 banger. If I remember correctly, you got up into the
I am at the 50-yard range still.
yeah.
I am going to move up as close as possible,
Okay.
which is move right. So 6 more yards.
6
go,
more
top
yards.
of my water.
Sure.
So 42 yards away, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Did I just get jumped?
Yeah.
Did you just get what? You
Yeah, you jumped
Yeah.
over LCS and K Lavo.
Where? Oh, I
Oh.
jumped over it. How did I do that? Yeah, Tyler, take your turn. But then, yeah, we're gonna go back up to LCS and K Lavo. I don't know how the fuck I did that.
So I'm still on the 25 to 60, so I miss.
Okay. All right, then yes, I apologize, LCS and K Lavo. LCS, it is your turn.
Okay. No, I was like, did I really dissociate that hard
No,
that
you
I
didn't.
completely missed my
I
turn?
just, yeah, I can't read, I guess.
I don't know generally how far I am away from this thing.
You got up in that 25-yard range.
In that 25-yard range.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we'll say you're
be
at
able to.
25.
I may be able to actually hit it then. The 17.
25 yards. No, you needed a 20.
Damn.
That would have been
You can
20
burn-
damage.
You can burn 3 luck though.
Oh yeah, because our luck resets next
Every session.
Next
Yeah.
session. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you do that, you deal 20 damage.
Hell yeah.
And that will reduce that. And that does overcome the armor. Oh, now we got to do math. All right. That was a good hit. Okay. And you've got is that a heavy pistol? What's your rate of fire on that? Rate of fire 2, so you can shoot again.
Oh hell, I'll try it.
It's on the description up at the top.
I saw that under magazine 8.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can take another shot.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Holy shit. No, it
Damn.
doesn't hit because
Yeah,
I needed a 20. That's
you
18.
can spend 2 luck.
Fuck, I'll burn the rest.
Okay. So that does 26 damage. That
It's
was
a critical
very
injury?
good hit. Yeah, we'll get the critical injury.
Yeah, wow.
All right. And then roll me 2d6. That is a 9. So you get the inflict the torn muscle. This thing gets -2 to melee attacks. That's really good.
Yep. Nice. No wonder you tried to skip me.
Yeah. If I would have known you would have done that, I would have never came back around. Let's see. That means I have to reduce this. Okay, that was a very good. Okay, so that was LCS. Now we're at K-Lavo.
Somebody had to make up for my incompetence.
We're a team.
Team.
Object. Still interactions. Trying to see. Would it be use an object that would allow me to draw my pistol?
Yes.
Okay. I will draw my pistol
Okay.
and yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. And then for
I'll draw my pistol and I'll get like up within melee range of him.
Oh, okay. That is acceptable. It is its turn, and you are in melee range. Yeah, so it's going to try and pinch you. And I fucking whiffed it hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be frustrated, and it's going to try and slap you with its claw. All right, so who remembers what this has to overcome? Let's go down to melee versus your evasion skill, Jake.
All right. Thunder body. No. Fighting probably.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Evasion 12. Damn.
Oh, you got to roll it.
Oh.
It tries to pinch you, but it does not.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Then we're at pricks.
All right.
Well, actually, DJ had let somebody go before, had let Flux go before. So does that mean he's at the end of the initiative now, or
Yeah.
Wait, did
Okay.
I skip
Yeah.
DJ too?
Yeah.
Fucking Christ. All right, DJ, take your turn. Then we'll get to pricks.
Okay.
And then we will track the initiative better on the next round.
If it
All
makes
right. How far away is this from me? I didn't move up.
You're at 101 yards.
101 yards. Okay. That is far away.
It is very far away.
What? I was looking at the sheet. Where did we put what my range is on the quick hacks?
it
I can't
pops up
remember.
when you
Well-
attack. Are you using a pistol?
No, he's using the quick hacks that we came up with.
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
it's
I thought it was like 60 feet or something. I can't
yeah,
remember.
I'm opening it up now.
I don't know if we put the range on it.
I thought I did. Because I know we talked about that.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it.
I probably put it in the other document that I don't have open. Nope, I sure as fuck didn't. Damn it, Joe, what did we come up with?
I thought it was 60 feet, but I can't remember.
I'm gonna say that sounds right.
so like 20 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will run as much as I can and then just take a pot shot at it because I think I'm going to be way out of range.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. What's the move on your sheet?
I have got a move of 7.
Okay.
So I don't know how far that lets me move.
That does put you down in the 51 to 100 yard range. You would need
Okay.
a 30 to hit at that range.
I sure as hell did not get a 30.
Okay.
So
All right. All right. Top of the initiative.
No, bottom of the initiative and me.
Fucking Christ. God damn it. Someone else needs to track initiative.
I am. Don't worry.
if only the
Alright.
computer was doing it.
It is, and I'm even like, all I have to do is click the button and look at which one's green, and I'm fucking that up too. Pricks. You go.
Yes.
Oh, god damn.
I need
All right,
to-
I'm
I
gonna
need
shoot.
some of whatever you're on, Chuck.
Not a goddamn thing.
All right, so Prix is going to open fire with his assault rifle. He has loaded AP rounds for this, so
Oh, okay.
which basically means if I do get a hit and I do penetrate, it reduces the armor value by 2 instead of 1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
And what range are you?
That I will spend a point of luck to make that a hit
Oh, you
because
were.
I would be at the 51 to 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you make that a hit. That is going to deal 18 damage.
Okay.
Hang on a second. For some
And
odd
that's it.
reason. Oh my gosh. It reset the fucking hit points. God damn it. Why would it do that? Why did it do that? Oh my gosh.
We've hit its second phase.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so.
Black
Second health
bars.
bar.
It's its second phase.
In
It
rage
mutates
phase.
more.
Yeah. Doubles its HP.
he turns into the crab beetles and quadruples its HP?
Oh fuck.
Mhm.
Some is in crab swarms.
It's acting weird now. When I click on its HP bar, let's just close this. And we're going to open it up. Over here. Why is it? It's no longer giving me. I didn't mean to do that. Fucking Christ. When I click on its HP bar, it no longer gives me the little boxes to edit or just to reduce it.
Hmm.
That's fucking lame. All right, I'm going to say, because let's scroll back up. Tyler did that. Was it, Tyler, did you hit or not?
I missed.
LCS hit
Mm-hmm. Twice.
twice. Okay. Minus that equal that. Okay, and then LCS hit again. Okay, we're back up to speed. All right. That's fine. So you hit, and you hit for 18.
Yep.
All right.
And reduce its armor value by 2 from that hit. If that's a thing that's happening.
Yes, it is. Okay. This Ringo's looking fucking rough. Okay. Fucking Christ. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. So that is now officially the end. We're at the
Yes.
top. Who goes first?
DJ.
That's fine.
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
continue to run and then shoot again.
Okay. You close in farther. You are still way out there.
Yeah.
No, man.
Not gonna hit. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That'll
rough.
be my turn.
Because when everyone else moved up, I let them do it like cinematically moved up. But now you're trapped having to move up.
hmm
It's structured.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Who's next?
It is now me, also tied at 14. So I will do the Shootston, but this time without auto fire on.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
good lord.
Yay!
Oh, that is a
Uh,
fuck of a
That's,
hit.
that's like a
Oh my god.
damn near
did
max damage.
Dan, you fucking explode Ringo.
yeah, take that.
I want to see the critical injury that does him in.
Dan, give me 2d12. 2d6, I'm sorry. God damn.
Okay.
It is not my day for making
Oh,
sense.
high and low for a 7.
7, that is foreign object. So he's just got bullets in him.
Makes sense.
That's not as exciting, but yeah.
Not super exciting. On the critical injuries, ooh. It's really hard to kill someone from critical injuries.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you can't, it looks like. No critical injury exists that just kills someone outright.
Yeah.
Oh, no
He does the
pierced
One
heart.
Punch Man crab thing where he just pulls his eye out.
Yeah, no pierced heart critical injury like in Forbidden Lands. Okay. You fucking kill Ringo.
Again.
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 Yeah.
And
I
in
wonder-
fact, just to make sure I'm dumping all my rounds into him.
Hey, easy.
Each of you go ahead and roll me a
Yeah.
d6. That's how many pounds of loose crabs you find in his lair that you can take back for your crab boil.
Nice.
Oh,
Eek.
excellent.
So someone calculate that up and record it somewhere.
That is
3, 9, 15, 18,
Ooh.
21, 22. 22 pounds of crab meat.
Okay. And that, I guess my next question is, what are you going to do with Ringo?
Well, isn't he also crab meat?
If you want to answer that question, I think Prix has to do a medical test.
I'm sorry,
It's-
what did you ask, LCS?
Isn't Ringo also crab meat?
I mean, we could, but hear me out. Let me go grab my cryo pump. I refilled the charge on it. Could freeze him and sell his body to one of the corpse, probably Biotechnica.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
Right.
I'd probably be excited about crab people.
Absolutely.
Right.
Think
I
of the
was gonna
possibilities.
I was gonna say donate them to the soup kitchen, but this sounds better because it makes money.
Uh,
Yeah.
The most unethical imitation crab.
Yeah. All right.
It's made out of people.
Yeah,
It
I'll
is.
I'll run back and it's not that far. I'll run
Yeah,
home and
you do.
my cryo case and
Yeah, you've now in your freezer, you've got a bunch of frozen synth crab, an arm, a leg, and Ringo's crab corpse.
How big is this freezer?
It must be very large. Like it's one of those like deep freezer.
It's a walk-in freezer.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Prick is starting to think he's going to have to invest in expanding his apartment. Perhaps purchasing an apartment next door, taking down a wall, putting in a walk-in.
Oh yeah. Meat hooks.
Yeah, just turn
a walk-in on one half, and then like really doing a full like clinic setup with the other half. Have an
Okay.
actual chair that's not from his kitchen. Do it proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll end it. Next session, I will have every intention of getting one of the other adventures ready to go, but we still have to do your crab boil cook-off at the Hope.
And that's gonna go fine.
It's gonna go
What
great.
could go wrong?
Nothing now that we got rid of Ringo.
True. All right, I'll tell you what. Everyone take 40 advancement points.
Woo.
Nice.
And yeah, this is where we're wrapping it. Let's do plugs. Anyone got anything?
The Discord. Go check it out. You can hang out with us and see all of our fun memes and talk about movies, video games, and TV shows and all sorts of other shenanigans.
That's it.
Lots of cat pictures.
Yeah.
On the DOK episode discussion, Kay Lavo's latest song, Verbal Assassin, is now
Nice.
there for everybody to listen to.
Nice.
This coming Wednesday, more Savage Riffs.
Eventually, we'll be back for Joe's game. Joe's muted, though.
Eventually, at some point.
Yeah, not tomorrow night, though.
Nope.
And then next Friday, we'll be back for more of this. And if you haven't done it yet, go to drive-thru or go to the store at Cannon Otter's website and buy a copy of Teenage Odyssey. And if you're in the Kansas City area, go to CantCon at the end of June, because we'll be there selling books. My books. Yeah. All right. I don't got anything else. You guys got anything else? No. All right. Dip, potato chip. See you, fuckers.